Hello everyone, good morning. I am Isna and now I will present to you the challenges in multicultural academic settings. There are several challenges in communication cross-culturally. We tend to think we are all humans and we talk alike, so we must think and perceive alike. But this is not true. There are many subtle differences and lots of profound differences in people's thought and perception. Language barriers. Speakers and listeners may not have the same level of proficiency in a common language, and misunderstanding can arise. Understanding what's said can be challenging if people speak too fast or use too much slang. Language has many nuances people are not aware of. Something as simple as the floor of a building can easily be misunderstood, as in one language the ground floor is ground floor, and elsewhere that's called the first floor. Nonverbal communication. Different cultures may have different norms for nonverbal communication. In the Netherlands, if we think something is smart, we tend to tap the temple of our head with the index finger. If we think someone is stupid, we can sometimes tap the forehead with the same finger. In France, it's the other way around. So in a meeting, a French person can say something smart, and the Dutch guy looks at him and taps his temple in acknowledgement. The French person who sees it now thinks this guy thinks he is a fool. In China, it's very rude to show someone the soles of your feet. Showing the bottom of your feet or shoes to them is incredibly rude. Even sitting with your ankle crossed over your opposite knee with the bottom of your foot pointing in someone's direction is taboo. Shoes and feet are dirty. They are at the very bottom of a person. Showing a Chinese person this side of you is equivalent to saying he is completely beneath you. In many Western cultures, we have ways of sitting cross-legged where our soles are readily seen and nobody thinks anything of it. Different values and norms. Different cultural backgrounds can also lead to differences in values and norms, which can impact on how someone communicates to others. Direct versus indirect communication. In countries like Germany, it is a sign of professionalism to speak clearly and leave no room for misinterpretation. In countries like Korea, people prefer to communicate indirectly. People approach problems through vague references. The danger here is that a person from a direct culture may come across as insensitive, while the person from the indirect culture may appear imprecise. Open subtle disagreement. Cultures that place a high value on face and group harmony may be averse to confrontation, like in China. In other cultures, having a good fight is a sign of trust, like in the Netherlands. People from different parts of the world also vary in the amount of emotion they show during professional conversations. For example, Italians raise their voices, while the British are more composed. Informality versus formality. In some countries, such as Australia, people are generally casual. In others, like Japan, people tend to be more formal. To informal people, formality might be interpreted as the sign of stiffness, while informality to formal people might be perceived as a lack of professionalism. Egalitarian versus hierarchical. Team members from more egalitarian countries, such as Sweden, may be accustomed to voicing their unfiltered opinions and ideas, while those from more hierarchical cultures tend to speak up only after more senior colleagues have expressed their views. Conclusion. To address these challenges, it is important for speakers and listeners to be open and respectful of each other's differences and to make an effort to communicate clearly and effectively. It may also be helpful to have a system in place for translation or to have someone who are fluent in multiple languages. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention.